Welcome again to our podcast. This is the third part of our fourth podcast, and this is
Menti,
and Sliv from Toy Soldiers Prods.
and now we'll move on to the
Advanced leveling system! Yay!
my absolutely favorite news on the website and feature in the game.
Yeah, when Menti read this news, he called me. He was very excited, and he said, "Oh my god! Have you seen the latest news on the website? Oh my god! Advanced leveling system! Oh my god! You have to read it." So I opened the website. I read it, and I was like, "What the fuck? They just invented talent trees."
And
Wow!
specializations in classes. There were so many things wrong about this news, and they were really writing it like they had created something new.
Yeah, something unique. No one has ever seen it before. And well, it comes down to that every class will have
Two major specializations.
two major specializations in which you can develop into further specializations. So well, it basically gives us a possibility to create four different play styles with one class.
Yeah, but you know, they have created the two basic lines. Like for example, they have introduced the Sith Warrior dual way of playing, where he can be either a tank, which never has been said. They are trying to avoid this word, or a DPS. And then within these specializations, he can choose the talents from two trees. So basically, you are limited to being either a DPS or a tank. There isn't an option.
Yeah, but
creating a hybrid.
what I meant wasn't that you will be able to be four different things simultaneously, but
Yeah, I know what you meant, but that's what I wanted to say. Because, well, in previous MMOs, you could always somehow combine talents. For example, from my perspective, playing previously as a tank, I could always add a little bit of PvP, DPS abilities. And here it looks like it's going to be varied, as there are a lot of talents there and skills, but it comes down to that your role is going to be
well, once you choose it, you are bound to stay that way, unless they will implement something like dual talent specialization. Like you will be able to switch between you'll be able to switch your main specializations. Well, on the example of the Sith Warrior, you will be able either to use your DPS build or your tank build.
I really hope they don't do that. Even though the flexibility in World of Warcraft at the moment is really nice, and that you can basically, some classes can do absolutely anything they want to. But on the other hand, I see this as a kind of a flaw in an RPG game, that you can be everything you want to be, really.
Yeah, well, I think that's it's a bit forced by the players, because they tend to get bored with doing
One thing all
the time. So
True.
it's kind of forced. But I think that as far as World of Warcraft goes, you're not really that into your character. You treat him as a toon. You don't really, at least I don't really feel a connection with my character.
True that, again, yes.
So I kinda switch my talents, I switch my builds, because that's the thing that I have to do at the moment. And I really hope that all the voicing in this game, this vast universe that they are creating, I think that's when you should really get in touch with a character in the Old Republic.
Exactly, and that's another reason why I hope that there won't be a dual specialization, because the development of your character, and as they said, they're introducing the fourth pillar, the story to RPG, to MMOs, and I hope that this story will somehow guide you to get, as you said, in touch with your character, and that you will get very personal with it. That's why you won't change your talents all the time. You will be like, what you do will be important to your gameplay and to your story.
Yeah, and that's another thing, because this the storyline of your character, well, it seems that it will be quite expanded. It will be well, complicated. Then such an easy switch between your specializations would kind of ruin your history, right? Because you earn your renown as let's say a tank, and one day you decide to be DPS, and all of your character history is, well, scratched out.
True.
So
I guess
yeah.
that's it about the features. We have covered all of the features, and maybe now a short discussion, because it seems that it may be one of the last, if not the last, podcast before the summer, and during the summer it is very likely we won't be able to meet. So I think it's worth discussing in short our going on so far, how we are faring, and what we have created. So this is our number 4th podcast, 3-parter this time.
A long one.
Yeah. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that this is the first podcast where we don't do cuts so much.
Yeah, it's basically we're
Talking continuously.
yeah, we did it in six takes, so 2 of them 10 minutes. So we're proud of ourselves. We pat ourselves on the backs.
Yeah, but on the other hand, so far you guys haven't been really live.
Yeah, well, I got used to the idea that we were just doing it for the fun of it, that we're doing it for ourselves. We got some comments on our YouTube channel. Oh my god!
Sleep has got some comments, let's call it like that. But basically, not much activity from you guys, but so far I'm very satisfied with what we're doing. Altogether, we got almost 1,000 views on all of our videos. That's only 3
pretty
videos.
nice.
I think that's nice so far. And our blog is not being developed very much, but there are some news appearing from time to time. So go ahead, see it, read it, have fun. And the address is toysoldiersprots.blogspot.com.
And well, regarding the future, I think that when the game launches, when we will actually start playing, well, of course there will be bigger activity from our guild that we want to
Create one day.
Yeah, it will remain a mystery
For now, still.
and I think that when the game launches, we'll have well, much more to say about the game. We'll do more podcasts more often, because we will have a lot more thoughts and feelings to share, because we'll gain some valuable experience in game.
Yeah, I really hope that we make it into to beta, either open or closed, because that would be also very fun. I imagine that gathering all the materials from beta would be very interesting, because let's face it, the games are really most interesting in the very first part when they're being developed. And yeah,
Well, I think that's it. Once again, we encourage you to visit our blog at toysoldiersprots.blogspot.com, as well as our YouTube channel.
go ahead, see the other podcasts, and
Well, we hope for some feedback if you manage to go through at least some of it. And that's it for today, I think. It was
Menti
and Spliff.
from Toy Soldiers Prots. Thanks everyone.
Goodbye.